The second thing they use to weaponize history is gaslighting. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Everybody was doing it. You weren't even there. Why are you worried about it? That's called gaslighting. They want to gaslight when we talk about our history, but with their history, they want to put their heroes on the money. They want to put their heroes on the light pole. They want to put their heroes in your face. They want to ask you, who was the first president? They want to ask you, they don't want to tell you the first president enslaved 300 plus people, but they want to tell you, this is our hero. You gonna respect it. I think the fuck not. All that gaslighting is over with. It's over with. The third thing they use to weaponize us, distraction. You're gonna throw some celebrity drama, keep the celebrity arguments in the blog. The negativity go viral. If I was on here talking about fighting and beating somebody up and some drama I had in the hood, it'd be viral. But when you talk about the distractions, we have had to eliminate hatred virus, because better known as racism. You better know it. We gotta eradicate it. It's time. They want to throw sports, TikTok beef at you, so you never have time to sit back long enough and say, whose land am I standing on? Who built this? Whose labor built this? Who's still in chains today? You might not be in physical chains, but I guarantee you impacted by some mental chains. And you might have a lot of money, you still impacted by the mental chains. Good morning, Lala. She just got that. Sean Ray, what's up? Just got that heart me. How y'all feeling today? Right? These lies are mental handcuffs. Once they break, you don't just move on. You move correctly. You move with empowerment. You move with authority. You move like you know you the shit. You move like nothing can ever break you down. Even if you don't have a penny in your pocket, that history, that's priceless. It's going to make you get up and do something. It's going to make you realize, you know what? I got to do some alchemy right now. The situation might not look good for me, but I got to be the alchemist right now. Jizzle, you are a positive influence. Thank you. Sean Ray, that's facts. Mental handcuffs. Money is not everything. I just lost my dad due to mental health. I am so sorry to hear that. I'm sending you prayers. So much love. Wow. And I know how that feels to lose a parent. It's like a forever wound, I would say, right? So from slave patrols to the chain gangs to the prisons, people want to say, oh, just get over it, but you still got our men locking them up for petty crimes, the same crimes that a YT man would get 2 days for. You would give our Niijis 20 years. I'm talking about drastic differences, guys. I'm not talking about no little bitty differences. Drastic differences. These are the people who are in the courtroom. These are the people who are in the politics, the leadership. And you talking about get over it. We ain't ever going to do that until we got our sovereignty back. I hope you understand. Are you not listening, or do you not understand? What is it? It's never going to be, oh, just get over it. I see y'all in the comments. Just get over it. Had mad money, had big business in Miami, but lost himself. Dang. The mental health will take you out. Money can't help you when you have mental health issues, depression, anxiety. It can drive you crazy, and it's so sad. And it's impacting our community by the millions right now. It's intentional. The prices, they're not by mistake. It's intentional. Raise prices, make homelessness illegal so people can go back to laboring and stressing out. Let's get into the receipts. Not vibes, but I'm talking about receipts, guys. Slavery was abolished with a loophole. It was abolished except as a punishment for crime, right? So when they said, okay, we had all these presidents, all of them enslaved people up until the 12th or 13th president. Somebody said, oh, the percentage, man, the percentage. You get what I'm trying to say? It's probably more than that. The fact is, from the first one to the 10th to the 11th president, they all had people enslaved against their will, talking about equality. So when they outlawed it, they said, we have to find another way to enslave them. We're going to say that they're not enslaved, but we're going to steal how they do. We're going to steal on the side. So they said it's abolished except as punishment for crime. Then they said, oh, if we can change the slave patrol, who were here 100 years before the government was instituted, 1704, The slave patrol was around 100 years before the first president, George Washington. This is vital. This is key. It's very imperative to know this. So when George Washington got in, he used the slave patrol, right? They still call him that. Someone who's going to control the indigenous people. Both parties, Republicans and Democrats, are crooked and not for the brown, melanated Americans. Period. You think you're going to vote your way out of this? Listen, this is what I'm telling you. The first president, the second president, the third president, the fourth president, all of the heroes enslaved us on their plantations and got on the pulpit and acted like they was God on the pulpit, making laws and doing this. So when you got the chains on you right now, you thinking the system gonna help you out. The system is what put you in it. How they gonna help you out? They said we gonna abolish it, but at the same time we're gonna make so many laws that it's still not abolished. The unaliving of Sandra Massey. That's why they are in love with the orange hatred men in office. Now let's go. Let's talk about it. That's why you think that it's something different. This is the same system. We had to fight it. We're still fighting it against people who want to gaslight us, give us amnesia, make you think you not from here, make you think that they from here and they the biggest immigrants ever. You seen them come in on the boat. You see they document. You see they manifest. Where's ours? We don't have one, bitch. What? We don't have one because we of this land. I need y'all to wake up. So when they abolished it, except as a punishment for crime, they were saying, we're going to abolish it, but we're going to turn the slave patrol into the police, and now we got legal right to harass these people. Well, how can you steal something and make it illegal for others to enter? That's what I'm trying to. That is the big issue that we're having right now. People who have stolen something and trying to make it illegal for the people who actually own it. They stole the land. Go look at the movie Sarah Rector. This is one of the best movies I have seen tied to the history. It showed how these people stole the land, how they would give these people $5 for their 160 acres, how they trick people with the money. It's just so sad. They couldn't control the kids, so they would unallow the kids to steal their land. They did everything. It's sad and evil and nasty. So when they abolished it, I know I keep going back to this. What's the name? Sarah Rector. S-A-R-A-H Rector. R-E-C-T-O-R. She got really wealthy off of oil. She was indigenous to this land, and they finally told her story. And I went to the movies, and it was only 2 people in there, me and the chief that I came with, right? It was like, it's empty in here. You didn't hear about it, but go watch that movie. It will tie what I'm saying together. So them abolishing slavery, putting it as a punishment for crime, birthed black codes. They said, now we got black codes. We're going to make it illegal to write. They started making these laws illegal to be in a group of 3 or more people, illegal to not go to church, illegal to not go to work, illegal to not go to school, illegal to do anything. It was illegal for you to travel. It was illegal for you to be outside at night. It was illegal for you to breathe, basically. They said, we're going to abolish slavery, but make it illegal for you to do all this stuff. I'll be damn, ain't that still slavery? I think so. They came out with convict leasing. They would lock you up for a petty crime. Back then, they could lie. They didn't need no proof. They could lie. They could say you did something you didn't. You go to jail. Now you back doing free labor. And guess what? The plantations would lease the convicts. So they got you back on the plantation anyways. Chain gang and mass incarceration. So after the Civil War, the southern states created convict leasing. They arrested mostly us for petty crimes like vagrancy, which is homelessness, right? Oh, and or walking on the grass. They could have arrest us for that, walking on the grass. Facts extra difficult for a black man. Period. They did that on purpose. They know how strong you are. They know that you the warrior. They can't have that because we was unconquered. They can't have that. The only thing they could do was this, some illegal shit that they still talking about. Get over it. You still locking people up for weed.